What to do, folks? This is Krystal McSkeez's late night edition here because it's fucking late and I'm fucking tired. It's my friend Melissa's birthday today, so she told me last week about it and was like, "Oh, bring the kids," and I was like, no." Why? Because my kids will be fucking tired. Like, if I would have brought my kids home at 11, getting them up tomorrow would have been a fucking nightmare. Like, I don't need to do that to them. So I told her once I put the kids to bed, I'd make my way over. So she texted me today and was just like, "What it do, bitch?" She's like, "I'm still having people over if you want to come through." And I'm like, "I'll do that." So I put the kids to bed, went over about 9. Put the kids to bed at 8. Went over there around 9 because they were fucking passed out. And then, hung out. Rolled a solid ass joint that went around for days. And was able to catch up with my friend Sophia and Melissa and her friend. So it was dope. And I had a really good time. And I'm glad that I went out there. Because I would have just been at home doing homework. And realistically, I could do my homework tomorrow. Because the kids are going to be gone all fucking day. So. Oh, I have mediation tomorrow. So that will be a thing. I was gonna fucking update him. Like, yeah, got COVID. Talked to the kids fucking twice. Like, all of these things. Like, it's just fucking stupid. It's like just the most dumbest shit ever. The fact that I had to delay my life twice because some idiot couldn't get it together because he's not a fucking adult. And it makes me really, really upset. But in another fucking... In other news, I ran 40 minutes on the treadmill today. 40 minutes straight, like not stopping, just like just fucking going for it. So that was tight. I think tomorrow I might just do like a 20-minute run because my knees are kind of hurting a little bit today. I am a big bitch, and all of this weight bouncing on these knees gets to be a bit much, so that's understandable. Look, I'm wearing my jacket. It's a thing. But anyways, so I'm at the gym today, and I get a message from my aunt Stephanie, who is not my biological aunt. She is my stepdad, my 2 sisters. She's their dad's stepsister, or half sister. So, and she knows me because when I was a child, when I was like 2 years old, I went out there to New Hampshire to visit my family out there, and they basically just super fell in love with me, right? And so we remained in contact throughout the years, and then she reached out when we were a little bit older, and I just like stayed in contact with her. And she came to visit me when I lived in Stockton. I had a house out there, and she stayed with us for a whole week, and I did a bunch of San Francisco things with her, a bunch of touristy shit, like showed her a good time while she was out here. And it was dope. I'm glad that I was able to spend that time with her. And then she ended up fucking 10 years later. She ended up flying me out to New Hampshire. And we go out there and we have a super good time. Like, she shows me a bunch of things I've never seen before, and it was just awesome. And so... So I'm at the gym, I hear a ding go off, and I'm like, that's like a Facebook Messenger fucking shit. So I check the message. I don't check it. I like see the thing. It's like, "Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you." And I was like, let me see what this fucking says. So I open it, and it's just like, "Hey, I've been trying to go hold a hold of you. I just wanted to let you know that I've been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I'm not doing too well." She's like, "I hate to tell you through text," she's like, "but you don't really reach out." And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck, dude? Like, because my aunt, she has von Hippel lupin disease. Like, it's called VHL is what it is, and she basically has tumors all over her body, and a lot of them, she has one that's close to her brain. It's so close to her brain it's inoperable. She has one on her fucking spine that basically if they fuck up she could be paralyzed. So like, just a bunch of like unfortunate events have occurred, and her mom died of the disease, so like they know how bad it can get. And it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't know why good things have to or why bad things have to happen to good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a really good person, super fucking sweet, super kind, super real. Like, if we lived in the same town or even like a few towns over, I would hang out with her all the time. Like, all the fucking time. Like, I love her so much. She's such a good person. And it's one of those fucking things where it's like, damn, like, this is where we're at. This is what's going on. Like, I wish I could be there for you. Because right now my finances are not good. Like, I'm not in a place where I could just fly out to New Hampshire for a fucking week. You know what I mean? I'm just not there. So it's something that I've been having to kind of come to terms with. And it sucks because it sucks because she's like, I don't really have anyone out here. And I'm like, I don't really have anyone where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, when I move to LA, like, yeah, I'll have friends out there. But I mean, like, where I'm at right now, like, I just hang out by myself. Like, this is the first time I've done something in a while. You know what I mean? Like, since I got my hair colored. When I got my hair colored, Ray and I went out to hang out with Melissa, as a matter of fact. And that was the last time I've done something with friends, because I do shit by myself all the time, and it's fine. But it just really sucks because she's basically like, they're either gonna have to like cut off the top of my pancreas and then I'll become diabetic and shit like that. She's like, or I have to do chemo and try to shrink it, or I don't know. And then there's like this like miracle drug pill. That's what it is, folks. This miracle drug pill out there that is like shrinking tumors in cancer patients, and it's super effective, and her insurance won't cover it. And I'm like, fucking healthcare in America, dude. Like, it's some bullshit, and like, it's what Bernie Sanders has been talking about. Like, we pay all this fucking money into our fucking healthcare just so they can tell us no. No, we can't do that for you. No, we're not going to try this. No, this, no, that. Like, whatever could make a person's life better, let them do that and cover it for them, because that's what we're fucking paying you for. 99.999.9998, right, is the percentage that we use our healthcare. Like, an average healthy individual isn't at the doctor's. Fuck, I don't know. I've gone like fucking a whole year without going to the doctors, but yeah, I'm paying for health insurance just in case, right? Like, and it comes down to, if we had this fucking universal healthcare fucking thing, and they just taxed on fucking, or they just like added like a $5,000 to my taxes instead of fucking charging me $12,000, $13,000, $15,000 a fucking year when they take it out of my checks, because it all fucking accumulates, folks. It all fucking accumulates. $150 fucking $2 every week out of your fucking check for fucking medical fucking adds up, because there's 52 fucking weeks in the year, friends. So like, figure it out and do the math. And it's just like, yeah, because what would be the case if, what is Bernie saying? Like, basically, you're paying them to treat you. Period. That's it. And if you want to try experimental fucking drugs that haven't been approved by the FDA, we're going to allow that, because it could improve the quality of your life. And that's what we care about. It's so fucking infuriating. So, I don't know. And you know what really upsets me? Is that all of these like child tax credits things that I'm getting, right? all of these like $550 a month payments, like that could pay for a flight for me to go out there. But it's literally going to my fucking lawyer, and I'm just like thinking of all the things we could have done with this fucking money. And it's like, it'll all be worth it because I'll have my kids at the end of it, but it's so stupid that it had to come to this. Like, and I know my ex isn't paying for it because he doesn't have this kind of fucking money. Like, I'm sure his mom sold the fucking house, and like that's how he paid for a fucking lawyer. But like, it's just some bullshit, dude. Straight fucking bullshit. And so that kind of didn't really sit well with me today, and it really bothered me. And I'm like, I need to live my life. I need to live my life, and I need to be healthy, and I need to go on adventures because my aunt could if she could. And she can't right now. She can't drink, she can't do anything. She can't live in certain, she has to like basically live in a place where they have a hospital that specializes in her condition because it's such a rare thing. Like my aunt and my grandma fucking were in like this medical book about their fucking about their illness because of how rare it was, and it was like a mother-daughter genetic thing. So basically when my aunt was fucking conceived, like she was already genetically prone to have this disease. And I'm just like, fuck, dude, like that's really crazy. And there's nothing she could do about it. And she had her first surgery, she said, when she was 18 years old. And I'm like, that is just so crazy, dude. Like, fucking A. I don't know. I didn't really know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gone through so much in her life, and like, this is now just adding to the shit. And she was basically like, I have a choice where I can either like get this taken care of and get it out and go through the rehabilitation and all of these things of, you know, and living my life differently and being a diabetic person. She's like, or I can stop putting my body through all of this pain and suffering and just, let it be what it is. And she's like, I basically was calling to tell you, or I was basically reaching out to let you know, like, this is what's going on. She was like, I reached out to you, it was on you to reach out to me. She's like, and then you reached out to me. She's like, so now I'm telling you that, if you ever call me and I don't answer, she's just like, because, this is just reality. She was like, I could just be dead. And it's like, Auntie, I don't want to call you for you not to be around. Like, I don't want to call you and for you to be dead. Like, it's not on my life agenda. You know what I'm saying? And it really am. So anyways, my life agenda isn't to call my fucking aunt and for her not to answer, and then me call her consistently and realize, oh fuck, she's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I'd have to fly out there and have to get a hold of my fucking uncle somehow, and like, I'd have to get a hold of my grandfather and be like, hey, this is what it is. I need to fly out there. I need to say goodbye. I'm sorry I wasn't there for her. Like, I talked to her. She told me about her condition. I didn't realize how bad it was. Because I didn't ask her what stage she was in, and I should have. Because apparently there's stages of pancreatic cancer. I don't know if there's stages with all cancer, but like, it concerns me, and it's whack. And this bowl is out, and I'm fucking high, so I'm just gonna go inside now and turn on the TV for 5 minutes and then realize that I'm tired, so then turn it back off. So, thanks for hanging out. I super appreciate you guys. I don't know who I'm doing this for. I really feel like this is me because, like, I'm going to be able to look back on these and be like, look at the growth. Look at the accomplishments and achievements that have happened since then. And remember when you were just that person smoking in your car? It's like, oh yeah, you'll be able to like have a room again and be able to have conversations and like do these things because like, I don't know, even on my porch, like I can smoke on my porch, like that'd be great. I miss having my house. I miss my house. I miss my fiance. I miss my life. I miss being one. I miss the family unit, all the things. So, it just is what it is. Thanks for hanging out. That's all.